Today we're launching the biggest ever crowdfunding campaign for a movie. We're going to make a TV film about Kermit Gosnell. Kermit Gosnell is the most prolific serial killer in American history, but almost no one knows who he is. The media have basically ignored his crime and his trial. He ran an abortion clinic in Philadelphia where he delivered live, viable babies and then murdered these newborns by severing their spinal cords with scissors.
One of the things I say regularly on this program is that culture trumps politics and that we need to get involved to change the stories that are told. Tonight I want to tell you about a chance for you to do that, for you to be involved in making an important movie, one that Hollywood won't make. Phelan McAleer is the man behind him. You saw that in that video right there. No stranger to this program. He's the man behind, one of the people behind Frack Nation, along with his partners, and he joins us now from Los Angeles. Phelan, welcome back and congratulations on kickstarting this program. You're looking to raise how much money, and give us details on this TV movie?
We're looking to raise $2.1 million. That'll make it the biggest ever ask for a crowd-funded movie. And we think it's important that this is a historic amount, because this is a historic movie. It's about the biggest serial killer in American history, probably in Canadian history too. Kermit Gosnell was an abortion doctor in Philadelphia who murdered hundreds and actually probably thousands of babies over a 40-year career. And I mean murdered in the sense he would induce labour in women who were 7 or 8 months pregnant. And then, I don't want to go into too brutal details, but he would stab the babies to death when they were born, live, viable babies, some of them crying. So that's the movie we want to make. He's been convicted of several murders. He's serving life sentences. But Hollywood, and yeah, go ahead.
He late-term abortion doctor, and he would do several illegal abortions a week. He had no oversight for years, for decades. And he continued to operate what has been called a house of horrors. Why on earth has Hollywood not made this movie?
Well, I don't know the facts, but I suppose the reality is you're more likely to find a Hollywood executive at a Planned Parenthood fundraiser than trawling the internet looking for stories like Kermit Gosnell, or going to trials in Philadelphia looking for a great story. That's just the way they are. And that's great because it allows us now to come in and tell our story, use crowdfunding, go to gosnellmovie.com. That's where people can go to make this happen. The great thing about crowdfunding is it gets past the Hollywood executives. They can go to their Planned Parenthood fundraisers and we can make our own movies and get them on TV.
So if you're successful in this and you need to raise $2.1 million for this to go ahead, if you don't raise your goal, all the money that's pledged goes back to the people that pledged it. But let's say someone's sitting at home and you can give everything from $1 up to, I think, $10,000 is the highest you're asking for? What do you get for that?
Yeah. Well, you get all sorts of rewards. I mean, for $25, you get a DVD of the film. For $50, you get 2 DVDs. For $100, you get, I think, 4 DVDs, including our other films. Then for different, it goes up. For $8,000, you can get a role in the movie. I think it's for $5,000, you can be an extra. They're all there on gosnellmovie.com. For $10,000, you can join us for a pub crawl in Dublin.
That sounds like fun, and I might pay that just for it.
Yes.
But what do you do with the money? If someone's, and I highly encourage people to consider this. You're not going to get a tax receipt for this. You're not going to, get some investment back. But if you have the money, consider doing this. But Phelan, maybe you can tell people what you'll do with the money. You're not going to turn around and, buy a timeshare in a corporate jet and start eating caviar. But what will you do if you raise the $2.1 million or more?
Well, if we don't raise the $2.1 million, all the money goes back to you, to your account. We never see it. So if we raise the $2.1 million, we will make a TV movie. We can do that. And it'll be on a TV channel next year or at the end of this year. We're going to, there's a long genre in Hollywood of these TV dramas based on serial killers, based on true crime. The Lifetime channel is devoted to nothing but, really. So we'll make a TV revealing the life and crimes of Kermit Gosnell. And
this will allow you to hire you know, an experienced screenwriter or director and hire the actors?
Yeah, and hire a big name actor. We can definitely afford a big name actor and that like that. And you know, that's what these TV movies are like. They have one big name actor, other actors, and a good screenwriter, a good director. You know, and make a entertaining drama that will bring into every home in America and Canada the truth about this man's crimes and some truths about abortion that even I didn't know before I attended the trial. You know, I'm a journalist and I learned a lot about abortion, and I was shocked by what I learned when I went to the trial. So I think people who want the truth to get out there should help us out, should go to gosnellmovie.com, give whatever you can. You can give $1, you can give up to $10,000. Actually, with Indiegogo, the site we're going to, you can give up to $50,000. So please do. Let's make a movie. Let's get the truth out there, and let's bring the truth about this man's crimes and the truth about abortion into every home in America and Canada.
I think we've got about 30 seconds left. I need to throw a question at you that was put to me on social media. We're tweeting out stories about this all weekend, trying to help you out with this. People said, is he going to be glorifying Gosnell or glorifying abortion? I think you've made that clear, but 20 seconds to respond. No,
I'm going to be telling the truth. You know, I'm not going to be glorifying everything. You can make a movie about someone's crimes, and you know there are victims here too. He killed women as well. As the grand jury said, he was allowed to keep killing because his victims were women who were poor and of colour, and the other victims were infants without identity. So we'll be looking at the victims, we'll be looking at the prosecutors and the police who brought America's biggest serial killer to justice. We'll not be glorifying Kermit Gosnell or his crimes, but we'll be putting sunlight on them.
All right. Phelim, thanks for coming in. Best of luck and keep us updated.
Thanks, Brian.